Hey, this is Rhett with GTMAT, and we have a special visitor today. His name is Dean Elzey, and he just stopped in with his truck. He just installed some of the new GT Butyl mat, our Onyx brand, and I thought I'd put him on camera and let him talk about his truck a little bit. He is the reigning MECA SQ2 champion from 2012 in Texas. So let's get to meet Dean and his truck.
Hey guys, how you doing? So met Rhett not too long ago and the wonderful people at GTMAT. Since they're local here in Austin, in the Austin area, actually out of Hutto, I really wanted to get an understanding of what their product was and how well it worked, how well it performed. You know, we all can't stand vibrations. We don't like to hear the little resonance coming back from the doors in the system. So really wanted to get an understanding of this product. Plus I needed a cost-effective alternative, right? Because, you know, buying up all the name brand stuff, man, it just costs way too much. Some of the stuff that I've done was I've redid the entire doors, you know, both inside, inner and outer layers. I've redone the door panels, redid the entire floor of the truck, and this back wall where the amp rack is. So you can't really see it too well, but the amp rack back here, all of that has been redone with GTMAT. So I've stripped everything out of the vehicle, you know, all the way down to the metal again. You know, it was a big pain in the butt, but I tell you what, this GTMAT was worth it. So just some stuff. You want to hear, listen real quick. This is what the truck used to sound like. Pretty gnarly, right? Listen now. Isn't that awesome? So the same thing with the front door. Fantastic stuff. Pretty dead. Let's try that one more time. Yes, it did sound that bad. Dead, right? You hear no resonance, no nothing, you know, anywhere in here. Awesome stuff.
What was it about the GTMAT product that drew you to it?
The biggest reason why I chose GTMAT, there's two of the biggest reasons. Where one is a local company, so I could come down and interact with these guys and have a chat with them about the product before I actually purchased it. And then the second reason was the cost. You know, it's a fantastic cost alternative to, you know, some of the newer name brand, or older name brands, I should say. You know, can't really say them on camera here, but you know, some of the name brands cost you so much. I was looking at about $400 or $500 to redo what I've done so far in some of the name brand products. But with the GTMAT product, man, I was in the $250, $300 range. So you're looking at a $200 savings. You know, I could put that towards new wiring or something else within the vehicle. So to me, that was pretty important. I really can't afford, you know, to redo these vehicles every time. And you're talking about $500, $600 worth of deadening material each time you do a vehicle. So it's pretty important that you hit every spot, right? Keep the vibration and resonance down. So that was the biggest reason why I chose GTMAT.
So you've worked with a lot of sound deadener products before. What did you think of the new Onyx?
That new Onyx is awesome. So as a matter of fact, I did a couple of one-off videos. You know, I like to catch stuff on fire, right? So I caught the butyl on fire, stripped it all out just to test the size of that metal. That metal you can actually cook with. It's ridiculous. It's really thick. It's 4 mil, full 4 mil, and it's stiff. So there was a major difference between the older versions and the newer versions of the product, but I promise you, you won't regret the new butyl product.
You've used some of the other GTMAT products. I think you told me you were using the GT Liqui-Damp liquid product. Tell me about that.
I did. So you have, every door has a nice little brace that goes through the middle and sometimes down, you know, both sides. What I did with the liquid product is I made sure to cover that area all the way around, right? It's got a nice little U-shaped bar that goes all the way across it, bracing member. And I put that product all the way around it before I actually installed the butyl product. That just helps if that metal does flex a little bit, it keeps it from clapping against each other, right? So I stuffed it down in there the best that I could. I used two different products. I used the Onyx butyl product, the metal, as well as the Liqui-Damp X. So that was the white base product that GTMAT has. So I put that on both doors, or all 4 doors. I put that in here, mainly on the inner skin layer, or the outer skin layer. On the inner skin layer, I also put it there just to test what it was like, because I had extra, but I did put it there as well. It's actually sandable, so it's a pretty good product.
Tell us about some of your setup or your output settings that your current system can do.
Sure. Right now I'm running about 1800 watts, right, which doesn't sound like much. You saw the 3 amps that were back here on the wall. There's a 200 times 4 that's, you know, a nice little Moscone amp. There's total of 3 amps total. Total of 3 amps total, that's kind of redundant. But a total of 3 amps and 1800 watts total. I'm running about 135 to 140 decibels within the truck.
Great. Where can we see your truck? What's the next show you're going to be at?
There's a get-together in Houston on the 16th of March. We'll be there. There's about 30 people, like-minded people. We're all about sound quality. We're not all about the bass heads, right? We call those the knuckle draggers. And we're all about the quality of music, and that's why we do this. So we'll be there the March 16th, and then there's an actual formal show with MECA on the April 27th or April 18th. I'm not sure of that date, but it's in April, and that will be in right around Plano, Texas.
So you've done pretty well at these competitions in the past, though, have you?
I have. As a matter of fact, this is currently the Texas State MECA Champion for SQ2. That's 2-seat judging, so the center stage has to sound perfect for both the driver as well as the passenger at the same time.
Excellent. Can you give us a little sound test? See
Sure.
how it sounds?
So this is with the door open, right? Nice, clean. It's about moderate volume. No volume at all.
All right, well, Dean, I want to thank you for coming by and doing this quick video. I appreciate all that you've done and using our product, and I look forward to hearing the results of the next competition.
I'll be there. Thanks for having me.
You bet.